Food during this time of year is absolutely delicious. Food not only means that you are tasting something that's delicious, but food also means love when it comes to families. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. During this time of the holiday season where people are enjoying the food and enjoying time with family, they tend to also be overeating and gaining weight, but it doesn't actually have to be that way. There's definitely ways that you can maintain your weight loss and any goals that you have while still enjoying the food this holiday season. So if you're trying to enjoy your family food while still hitting those health goals, then just keep on watching. And while you're at it, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment of your favorite holiday foods, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. All right, let's jump into these tips. My first tip for losing weight during the holidays is to stop eating when you're full. That is so much easier said than done because as humans, we tend to eat with our eyes first. Food during this time of year is absolutely delicious. Food not only means that you are tasting something that's delicious, but food also means love when it comes to families, and you don't want to reject anyone's love. So it's really important that you're strategic with your food and not overeating. During this time, we have huge portions, multiple plates, and it's way too much food for you to have. But we tend to have it anyway because it just looks so good. I just think about how much food I love and enjoy during this holiday season, whether it's Thanksgiving or Christmas, and it just is the food that I haven't had in so long, and so I don't want to deny myself. Even though I know that I'm getting full, I still may push it a little bit to the limit, and so this year I definitely want to continue with my goals, and so I'm not eating more food than what my body can actually handle. And all that food that you're eating during this time of year, especially the turkey, is full of L-tryptophan. And that is actually what makes your body tired. And if you're wondering why you have a stuffed stomach and you're feeling super exhausted after your meal from Thanksgiving, it's because the food is actually making you tired. And that is natural for the food to do that, but you can actually limit that by not having too much. During this time of the holiday season, you really want to make sure that you're still listening to your hunger cues. This is something that I've definitely talked about in my original intuitive eating video, but it's definitely key here as well. Even though your eyes are telling you that you're hungry, you still need to listen to your hunger cues of your brain that are telling you that you really need to stop eating. And that will definitely help you to continue losing weight. The key there is not to eat food just because it's there. Instead of eating multiple plates in one sitting, just make yourself a to-go plate. I know this is the food that you really want to have, so don't have too much in that one sitting and then just take some home for you to go. So my second top tip for intuitive eating during this holiday season and where you can still lose weight is that you want to make sure that your plate is still balanced. And the key there is that you want to make sure that you have enough vegetables as well as protein and healthy carbs. We have big portions during this time of year, and those portions tend to be just carbs and protein, and always forgetting about vegetables. They're pretty much a second thought at that point. And so really just having that balanced plate, at least for your first plate, is a great way to get you started. And then if you decide that you can actually have a second plate, then you can just fill that up with your favorites or the extra foods that you didn't get a chance to have in your first plate. I am not against having second plates if you feel like your body can actually handle it. But if you can't, then that's when you can take the extra stuff to go. So the second tip actually leads into the third, and that is to eat your veggies. I always talk about eating vegetables in general. They are a major key to weight loss. They're a major key to just healthy diet and just a healthy lifestyle in general. But when it comes to just the holiday season, like I said before, they are just a second thought or not even thought of at all. And you end up not having vegetables that are actually healthy for your body. And I'm not talking about sweet potatoes that are full of brown sugar and full of any sort of sweetness added to them. I'm talking about simple like baked green beans or broccoli that has been sauteed, or greens that don't actually have any meat added to them. Instead, if you're gonna have collard greens, and I love my greens, you can actually flavor them very well with vegetables. You want to make sure that you are putting these veggies on your balanced plate and eating a healthy portion of them first. That way you can get in all of that nutrition from those vegetables and then move on to the sweets, the carbs, and all of the protein and all of those things. And my last top tip for losing weight during the holidays with intuitive eating is to only have one dessert. I I understand you have the sweet potato pie, you have the cakes, you have cupcakes, you have cookies, all of those good things that are happening, and they are just so delicious. But it's so good for you to only have one dessert. Your body is already being overloaded with sugar from any sort of like sweet potatoes or anything like that that you have on your plate, and then to add in a dessert as well is just sending your body into a blood sugar overload. It's way too much. And having all of that sugar is actually going against your intuitive eating for your weight loss. Your body does not need that much sugar at one period of time. When you want to have extra food and a second dessert or anything like that, take it home. Have it the next day. Don't take it home just to eat it later on that day. Take it home and eat it later, another day, whether it's the next day or the day after that. Having all of the dessert in one stance is just way too much. We've talked about portion control before when it comes to intuitive eating for weight loss. We talked about how you should have balanced meals, and all of these things really work together, and that's whether it's the holiday season or not. But it doesn't have to be that you're gaining weight because you want to have the foods that you enjoy. Intuitive eating is all about that 80-20, where you are having mindful meals and you are eating according to what your body needs as well as what you want. Discipline is a huge factor here, but I know that you can do it. If you are looking for more videos about how to intuitively eat during this holiday season, be sure to check out this intuitive eating playlist that will be sure to get you started on the right foot when it comes to intuitive eating for weight loss. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.